Cool. Thanks so much for joining Vinyasa Intermediate today with me, Misha. I hope there's some of the regulars that are watching and that are going to practice today. So we're going to be exploring lots of different things, arm balances, hip openers, options to invert if you'd like. Be safe, as I always say, take the practice at your own pace. Feel free to modify and I'll give you lots of options. So we're actually going to start in child's pose. I've got David here today that's going to be practicing with you guys. So let's bring our knees nice and wide onto the ground, fingertips down, and then just walk the hands out in front of you. Relax the head down. And let's just begin to arrive here at the practice and arrive on your mat. Noticing if there are any thoughts, any feelings or emotions that you've brought with you to your practice today. It's been a challenging time for all of us, and you've probably heard that in a lot of the classes, but I want to focus today on going inward and just connecting back to a really grounded place that is within you, a place of peace that can sometimes get lost in this busy, evolving, changing world, a changing situation that we find ourselves part in. It doesn't mean that we still can't find balance. It doesn't mean that we have to stop everything, that we go into panic mode. This next hour is a chance for you to ground back, to connect to yourself from a place of loving kindness and compassion, so we can look after ourselves during this time and look after the people that are around us. So let's start with the breath. Let's take a big inhale through the nose and exhale through your mouth. Again, a full inhale and a long exhale. One more like this, deep inhalation and a full exhalation. And then now start making the same breath with your mouth closed. Breathe in through your nose and out through the nose. Coming into your Ujjayi pranayama, the Ujjayi breath, massaging the back of the throat, the epiglottis, to create this beautiful hissing sound with the breath. Feeling the back of the body lift with lightness as you inhale, and allowing the body to just sink a bit deeper on the exhales. Staying here for a few more rounds of breath, really connecting to this breath, noticing the quality of each inhale, the length of each exhale. The breath is the anchor for your practice. The breath will be your guide. It will tell you when you can go a little bit further. It will tell you when you need to modify and calm it down. Let's walk our hands over to the right hand side. Place the left hand on top of the right. Draw the left shoulder down. Take a full inhale into the lower lobe of that left lung. And a long exhale. Again, breathing in and breathing out. And then inhale, walking the hands back into the center, and exhale over to the left, right hand on top of the left. Take a full breath in to that right lung and a full breath out. Draw the right shoulder down, inhale and exhale. And then inhale, walking your hands back into the center. We're going to exhale and come up into our tabletop position. Shoulders in line with the wrists, hips in line with the knees. Cat-cow stretches in your own time. So let's spread the fingers wide. Make sure those shoulders are in line with your wrists. Press the tops of the feet down. As you inhale, start to tilt the pelvis, arch the back, look up. And exhale, tuck the pelvis, round the back, push up between your shoulders. Inhale, pelvis tilts, belly drops, look up. Exhale, tuck and round, broaden the shoulders, navel in. One more time, inhale. And exhale. And then inhale, bring yourself into the center to a neutral tabletop. As you exhale, let's walk the hands out in front of us and come straight into Anahatasana, puppy pose. Forehead can rest down or the chin can rest down if you have the openness in the shoulders. And then you have options. You can make this active or passive. For a passive stretch, you're just relaxing here, letting gravity do the work. Active stretch, press your forearms down, press the palms down. If you'd like to come onto your fingertips, cup the palms, you can do that. Good, let's breathe into the back body, full inhales, long exhales. One more inhale and exhale. Good, and then let's place the hands down, walk ourselves back into our tabletop position. Your tops of the feet are pressing down into the mat. We're going to lift the knees an inch off the ground and hover. Push up between your shoulders. Engage the abdominals, squeeze the belly. Good, let's take one more breath here. And as you exhale, start rolling over your feet. Push back into Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Any movements here that feel good to your body, bend the knees one knee at a time. You can have a little wiggle, some free movement. Most of you know what your body likes. So just feel into your body here. If you want to lift a leg, go ahead and do that. And then you can lift the other leg in your own time. And eventually we'll find stillness in our downward facing dog. So take a look at your hands, make sure they're spreading out wide. Hasta bandha active, press the hands down. And then you're wrapping your triceps around the arms. Imagine my hand is on your lower back and I'm going to make that action to press the pelvis up, lengthen the heels down. Good, let's take a full inhale, lift your heels off the ground. Exhale, heels down. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale, heels down. One more inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, heels down. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, roll forward into your plank position. Holding your plank. So as you can see, Dave's got a nice strong plank here, pressing up between the shoulder blades. We're going to squeeze the belly. Good, squeeze your glutes. Energetically, the crown of the head's moving forward and the heels are pressing back. Good, let's take a breath in here. As we exhale, we're going to lower the knees, chest, chin, Ashtanga Namaskar, elbows by your ribs. Inhale, sliding forward, baby cobra, Bhujangasana. Good, so really tuck the elbows in, lift up through the chest, squeeze your back muscles. As you exhale, take the chest down, push back into your child's pose, and then make your way to your downward facing dog when you're ready, hips up nice and high. Let's take a big breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. As you inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Exhale to bend your knee and open your hip. So you're really stacking the right hip bone on top of the left. We're going to lift that kneecap up a little bit higher and then start rolling through the right ankle in one direction. And then change the direction of that movement. Looking under the left armpit to square your shoulders. Let's take a breath in, bring your foot to stillness. Exhale, right knee to your nose, round the spine, push up into your shoulders. Inhale, lift your leg high. Exhale, right knee to nose, round the spine, press, and then step your right foot by your right hand. Drop the left knee down. Inhale, reach your arms up into your Anjaneyasana, low lunge. So if you want to here, you can take a Kali Mudra, and you can wiggle the arms behind the ears, lift up through the chest, breathe into the front body. Good, let's take an inhale, and exhale. One more inhale, and exhale. Now release your left hand down, take your right hand up, take a twist, lift the back knee off the ground. Maybe you want to come up onto the left fingertips and then just start rolling through the right wrist, opening out through the shoulder. And then change the direction of that movement. And then come back into the center, hand is still. Let's take the right hand down, step back into your high plank. Take an inhale in plank, exhale lower chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale upward facing dog, squeeze the glutes. Exhale downward facing dog, 5 breaths, breathe in. Breathe out, 1, really pressing down through your hands, lengthening the heels down for 2, tilting the pelvis up towards the ceiling for 3, we're going to look in between the knees or up at the navel for 4, last breath, breathing in for 5, inhale, lift the left leg high to the sky, exhale, bend the knee, open your hip. And then start making those circles through the left ankle one way. And then change the direction of that movement. And then let's lift that left kneecap up a little bit higher. Press, press, press. Take an inhale, prepare. Exhale, left knee to nose, round the spine. Push up into the shoulders. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Exhale, knee to nose, round, press, step the left foot down, right knee down. Inhale, arms up into your low lunge. Maybe taking the mudra with your hands, Kali mudra, and then wiggling the arms behind the ears, lifting the chest. Good, full breaths into the chest. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Release your right hand down, left hand up to twist. Tuck your back toes and lift the back knee, making the circles with the left wrist one way. Notice how it affects the shoulders subtly, and the other way. Good, and then let's come back into the center, place the left hand down, step back into your high plank. Take an inhale, exhale, lower chaturanga, bend your elbows. Inhale into your up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, look forward, bend your knees. Exhale, step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, hands to shins or fingertips, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Take your hands to touch. Look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold all the way down, palms to the earth. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, hands down, step or jump back, lower down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale up, exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in, a full breath out, lifting your kneecaps, engage those thighs. Let's press those legs to the back of the room, lengthening the heels down. One more breath. And then as you inhale, look forward, bend your knees. Exhale, step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. See your thumbs. Take it slightly back if that feels good. Exhale, fold all the way down, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands down. Step or jump back, lower, straight into your chaturanga. Inhale up. And exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Not here for too long. Keep pressing down through your hands. Keep your drishti, your eyes focused to the back of the room. Good, let's take one more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees. Exhale, step or jump to the front. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. This time, hook your thumbs at the top and let's wiggle the arms back, lift the chest. Good, breathe in, breathe out, squeeze your glutes. Nice, David. Inhale and exhale. Good, now release your hands, interlace them behind you at your lower back. Inhale, lift the chest, squeeze your shoulders. Exhale, forward, prasarita, arms up and over. So you can take any variation here. The palms can be together in your interlace, or if you like a different Movement in the shoulders, you can take your palms to face up. Think about what feels good for your body. Good, let's take one more here. Relax your head completely. And then as you exhale, release your hands gently down to the earth and fold forward. As you inhale, bend the knees, raise the arms, Utkatasana, chair pose. So you're sitting low in your chair. Squeeze those knees together. Make sure the weight of the posture's in your heels. Think about your bandhas. You want to lift the pelvic floor. Draw the ribs in, arms up. Coming into half chair, reach your arms forward, shift your hips back. Look down towards your toes. Lift your belly up, away from the thighs. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And then as you exhale, fold forward, palms down. Shuffle your feet hips distance for Padangusthasana. So you can either take the 2 big toes with the first 2 fingers, or if you're feeling open in your legs already, slide the palms of the hands under the feet, your choice. Inhale, find length, look forward, and exhale to fold, relax the head down, breathing in, breathing out, bending your elbows to the sides of the room. Inhale, exhale, think about drawing the belly towards your thighs. 1 more, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, look forward, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release your feet. And then we're coming into Malasana. Shuffle your feet even wider. Toes turning out, heels turning in. Sit the hips down into your yogi squat. Elbows inside the thighs. Let's press the hands together to lift up through your chest. Maybe close the eyes here and just notice how the body feels. Really engage Mula Bandha, so lift the pelvic floor. Lift up through the crown of the head. Find that sense of grounding through the posture. We'll take 1 more breath. And then when you're ready, blink open the eyes. Bakasana, crow pose. So if you're not quite practicing crow yet, that's fine. You can stay here. Otherwise, your hands are coming down. I want to see the hands spreading out wide on the ground. Knees into the upper arms or the armpits. We're going to shift the weight into the hands. Look forward. Lift one foot. Lift the other foot. Bring your toes to touch. If you're not quite there with the toes touching, it's fine. Focus on the balance. Maybe you're lifting 1 foot at a time and building strength. Good. If you can, shoot the legs back. Otherwise, we're going to step back into our plank position. I'm going to shoot. Good. Nice. And then let's lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. And a huge breath out. Remember, child's pose is there whenever you need it. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, right leg lifting up high. Exhale, bend the knee, open your hip. Take an inhale, prepare. Exhale, right knee to nose, round your spine, press into the shoulders. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, right knee to the right upper arm. Now look forward and micro bend your elbows. Good. Inhale, lift your leg high. Exhale, knee to left upper arm. Look forward, micro bend the elbows. Nice. Inhale, lift your leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, round. And then step your right foot down. Lift up into a high lunge. Whew, talking and practicing, I tell you. Let's bend deeply into the front knee. Good. Shine your back leg up. Energy in your fingers. Good. From here, we're taking a twist. We're going to reach the left hand forward and the right hand back, opening to the right side. Inhale, grow a bit taller. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper into that front knee. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. 1 more inhale and exhale. Place your right hand onto the back of your left thigh And then reach your left hand up. So you're in an exalted twist. Lift up through the chest. Notice where you can feel the opening. Maybe through the left hip flexor. Good, let's take one more breath. And then everyone reach the right hand up, come into a high lunge. And exhale, open into warrior two. Deep bend in that front knee. So finding that sense of grounding and lifting here. We're going to press the heels down. Draw your heels energetically towards each other. So you're engaging the inner thighs. Fingertips drawing away from each other. Lift up through the crown. Inhale, reach forward. Reverse your front palm. Reverse your warrior. Look up at the right hand. Don't forget about that front knee. Good, yeah, and if you're taking that bind, right hand around, left hand rather, onto your right thigh. I'll never get that right, even if we're online. Let's reach the ribs up. And then you have the option to lift your right heel off the ground. Good, breathing in, lift those ribs. Breathe out, bend the front knee deeper. Take one more inhale. And exhale, come back to your warrior two. Inhale to straighten the front leg. Exhale, reach forward, reach, reach, reach. Trikonasana, right hand down, left hand up to the sky. And then any variations from here, you can take your big toe bind. Good, David. If you want to reach your left hand forward and the right hand and grab this big beach ball shape, you can do that. Good. Use the core muscles. We're really leaning the body back and spinning the left ribs up. Lift your kneecaps, engage your thigh muscles. Let's take two more breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Good. Everyone press into your feet, lift up into your standing triangle, and then exhale into your warrior two. Inhale, reverse the front palm, reverse your warrior, look up. And then coming into side angle, let's place the right hand down inside the right foot. Sweep your left hand up, around and over. So you have this one line of energy from the outer edge of the back foot right up to the tips of the fingers. And then we're going to spin the left ribs up. Good. And if you're taking variations from here, guys, you can take your bind, reach your left arm around, and really wriggle that right shoulder underneath you. If you want to take your bird of paradise, step the left foot in and then start lifting your bound leg off the ground. Find your drishti point. Try not to bash into David. And then we're going to extend the right leg out to the right hand side. Good. Fan your toes. Holding here for 3. For 2, if you're in the bind, stay in your bind or stay in your side angle. Open your side body. Last breath. And then everyone, if you're in bird, you're going to step down. And if you're in your side angle, we're going to meet back in our warrior two. Everyone in warrior two. Nice. Let's inhale, reach forward, flip the front palm, reverse your warrior. And then exhale, place your right hand outside your right foot. If you can see, my knee and armpit are in one line. If you want to use a book, a water bottle, a brick, anything like that, you can do that. Left hand onto your waist, half moon pose. Sweep your left leg in and lift it off the ground, coming into the balance. So you're going to open the pelvis out to the left and think about pointing or flexing the back foot. Keep the leg active. When you're ready, left hand can lift. And if you're taking variations, chapasana, you can bend the left knee, catch your foot. David's floating his hand, which is also a really good idea. You can take your right hand around your right ankle if you'd like and challenge the balance. Good, holding here for 3. Press the foot into the hand if you're in chapasana. Bow the chest open for 2. Half moons, let's roll the ribs up, last breath. And then everyone look down at your hand, release your foot. If you have it, don't drop the left leg. Let's lift our hand off the ground or the brick just for a breath. Bend your standing leg and step back slowly. Warrior two. Nice. Inhale, reverse palm, reverse warrior. You're going to place the right hand in the center of the shoulders and then take your left arm around behind you, interlace your fingers, Gomukhasana arms, bend deeper into your front knee and then lift up through the ribs. Good. Let's draw your right arm away from the ear, and then if you want to, you can lift your right heel off the ground and find lots of space here. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. One more inhale and exhale. On your next breath, release your arms, come back to your warrior two, and then we'll windmill the hands down, frame the front foot, drop the left knee down to the ground. Start shifting your hips back into Ardha Hanuman, flexing the right foot. So if you've got tight hamstrings, you can sit all the way back, otherwise keep your hips elevated. Good, let's inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, fold forward. If you're taking your full splits, you want to slide that front heel forward. I'm injured on this side, so it feels pretty crap, but good. David's a lot more open than me. Good, so you want to make sure you're still flexing the front foot. And as you can see, his chest is lifted. Splits is actually a back bend, so you want to keep the chest up. Good, find some comfort through the discomfort. Use the breath. We're holding here for 3, for 2, soften the breath. Last one. And then everyone returning back to half splits. If you're in full splits, let's look forward, lift the chest, and exhale, rebend the front knee, walk your hands forward. Standing splits, lift your left leg off the ground, lift it high, fold the body in half. So you can either stay here, or if you want to play with handstands, we know who's going to play with handstands.
I don't know now.
I reckon Bella, Ben, you're all playing with your handstands. Beck, if you're watching, you're going to play with your handstands. Good. So as you can see, Dave is pushing up between the shoulders. Even if you're not practicing a full handstand, you can just practice having a few little hops into L shape. You can also take your bind in your standing splits by taking the right hand around the right ankle. Good, holding here for 3. For 2, fold deeper, lift your leg higher in standing splits. Last one. If you're in handstand, make your way down with control. And then everyone's going to meet back in a plank position. Good, nice. Let's lower down, chaturanga. Inhale up and exhale, push back. Take a full breath in and a long breath out. You can child's pose if you need. You've just been upside down. Remember, child's pose is there whenever you need, yeah? Let's take a deep breath in wherever you are. 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees. If you're in child's pose, return. And then exhale, step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, raise the arms. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit low in your chair. Good. Really rooting down through those heels. You should be able to lift your toes. Belly in, lower ribs in, chest lifted. Good, let's take it to our half chair. Shift your hips back, reach your arms forward, look down at your toes. Holding here for 3, lift that belly up for 2. One long line from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. Last breath. And then as you exhale, place your hands down, Bakasana, crow pose. So if you know you're going to play with any transitions, crow to headstand, move your way back onto the mat. Everyone should try crow, yeah? If we don't try it, we're never going to do it. Intermediate class, let's give it a go. Hands down, spread the fingers wide. David, if you want to take it down to tripod headstand, you can just rest the head down, lift the legs up. I know there are some tripoders that are going to be loving that. Otherwise, we're focusing on sending the weight into our hands, lifting one foot at a time. You can also lift both feet. Doesn't matter if your toes don't touch. Focus on the balance. Make sure you're looking forward. Good, nice variations. Take 3 more breaths. 3, for 2, and for 1. And if you're upside down, make your way back into your crow. And if you can shoot the legs back. Otherwise, let's meet in our plank pose. Lower down through our vinyasa, bend the elbows. Inhale up and exhale, push back. Take a full breath in. Notice the heart rate. Notice the temperature of the body. And a full breath out. Good, then inhale, lift the left leg high to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee and open your hip. Take an inhale here. Exhale, left knee to nose, round the spine. Press up into the shoulders. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, knee to the left upper arm. Look forward, micro bend the elbows. Good, inhale, lift your leg high. Exhale, knee to right upper arm twist. Look forward, micro bend the elbows. Inhale, lift your leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, round, 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 and then step your left foot down. Inhale, reach the arms up, high lunge. Strong bend in that front knee. Energy in your fingers. Catch your breath. And just notice if you've lost any of that control through the breath, take a moment to ground down. From here, taking our twist, reaching the right hand forward, left hand back. Take an inhale, grow a bit taller. Exhale, bend deeper into the front knee. You're shining that back leg up to the ceiling. Good, let's take one more breath here. And then taking our exalted twist, left hand onto the back of your right thigh. Reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Feel that opening from your fingertips to your right hip flexor. Good, breathing in, breathing out. Inhale and exhale. As you inhale, reach your left hand up into your high lunge. And then as you exhale, open out into your warrior two. Strong bend in that front knee. The dristi is over your front middle finger. Think about those bandhas. Draw the lower ribs, the navel in. Draw the skin of your buttocks down if you're popping the bum out. Heels press down into the earth. As we inhale, reach forward, reverse the front palm, reverse your warrior, look up, taking your bind if that's in your practice. Maybe lifting your left heel off the ground, maybe not. Good, breathe in, reach up a bit higher, lift the ribs. Exhale, bend deeper into the front knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, go deeper. One more. Inhale. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, reach forward, reach, reach, reach. Find space. Then come down, Trikonasana. Left hand to shin. Right hand to the sky. And then again, remember your variations, guys. This is your practice. You're at home. Feel free to do what you're comfortable with. Big toe bind if that's available, or reaching the arms forward. Anything that you'd like to take from this posture. Good, and we're holding here for 3. Lift your kneecaps, engage the thighs. For 2, roll the right ribs up, lean the body back. Last breath. And then inhale, coming up into your standing triangle. Exhale, rebend your front knee. Inhale, reverse palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle, left hand inside the left foot. Right arm sweeping up, around and over. Feel that line of energy from your back foot to the tips of the fingers. Let's roll those right ribs up. And then taking your bind if you're going there, or a half bind if that's what's available. And if you know you're going to do it, let's take bird of paradise. Step the right foot in. Find your dristi point. Start lifting the bound leg up off the ground. If you have space, you're extending the left leg out to the left side. Good, holding here for 3, Control the breath. What's happening to the breath? For 2 and for 1. Placing your left foot down to the ground if you're in bed, and everyone coming back into your warrior 2. Let's meet standing. Good. Inhale, reverse the front palm. Reverse your warrior. Exhale into our half moon. We're taking the left hand outside the left foot. Knee and armpit are in one line. Did I miss something? I did it. No, good. I always do that. Right hand onto your waist. Inhale, lift your right leg off the ground. Think of opening your pelvis out first. Flex or point those back toes. And then when you're ready, right hand up to the ceiling. Remember, you can take your variations just as you would at the studio. You can bend that back knee, catch your foot. You can take the left hand to the left ankle and have a play with that. Or just stay where you are, finding the balance in half moon. Balance is the objective, yeah? It doesn't matter what the shape is. And we're holding here for 3, for 2, and for 1. If you have the back foot, release it. And then look down at your hand on the brick. Try and keep that right leg lifted. Let's lift the left hand off the ground just for a breath. Bend your standing leg and step back into your warrior 2. Nice stuff. Inhale, reverse the front palm. Reverse your warrior. Gomukhasan arms. Left hand in the center of the shoulders. Right arm reaches around. Interlace fingers or take your t-shirt. Inhale, lift your ribs. Exhale, draw that left arm away from the ear. And then let's lift the left heel off the ground as an option. Good, holding here for 3. Find your breath, look up for 2. And for 1. And then everyone, let's come back into our warrior 2. Inhale, reverse the front palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, wimbling the hands down, frame the front foot, drop the right knee down. Coming into Ardha Hanuman, half split or full split. Shift your hips back, flex your left foot. Inhale, lengthen, lift the chest, and exhale to fold. So remember, if you want to take your full splits, all you're doing is sliding the left heel forward. A nice point David made earlier was you can place a sock underneath your heel off your mat, and it's really nice to then just slide the heel forward, yeah? Good, and we're going to hold here for 3. Close the eyes, focus on the breath. For 2. And for 1. And then when you're ready, if you're in full splits, let's return into half splits. Half splitters, everyone, let's walk our hands forward, bend that left knee, tuck your back toes, and then lift the right leg high to the sky into your standing splits. So either staying here, which is perfectly brilliant, or you're going to take that left hand around the left ankle, or both hands, or start having a play with your L-shapes or handstands. The great thing is, at home, nobody can see you, and we can use our walls, yeah? So if you want to start having a go on the wall, feel free. Good, David, absolutely nailing it. If you're having a go on your wall, try and keep about a foot distance away. You're not going to hurt yourself. It's right there to support you. Good, and that's what happens if you have a little wobble. Yeah, so David's going to demonstrate how we can use the wall. You don't have to be too close because it's always going to catch you, yeah? Nice. Amazing. And I don't even need to catch him because your whole world is basically upside down. Okay, cool. So from standing splits, everyone, let's step the right foot all the way back. Step the left foot all the way back. And cycle through our vinyasa. Bend the elbows, lower down. Inhale into your upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Child's pose is there when you need it, and a full breath out. As you inhale, look forward, bend your knees, step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, raise the arms, Utkatasana. Good, taking twists from here. Hands into prayer at the center of the chest. Hook your left elbow outside the right knee. Inhale, find length. On the force of the exhale, you twist and roll the right shoulder back. So either staying here or left fingertips down, right hand up, or if you're taking your side crow, hands down to the earth, make a shelf with your elbows, sit the right thigh down and start lifting your feet. Maybe you split the legs, maybe not. Good, and we're gonna hold here. Nice, David. Let's hold for 3, play with the variations. Focus on that twist through your upper back if you're in Utkatasana. For 2, and for 1, side crowers. Let's come back and everyone, let's meet in chair pose. Lift your arms up and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look forward and lengthen. Exhale, step your left foot to the back of the mat. Left knee down to the ground. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, take your hands to prayer. Twisting to the right, left elbow outside the right knee. Inhale, find space. Exhale, use the breath to twist you a little bit deeper. Now you can stay here or lift that back knee off the ground. You can open out your arms here or take your bind. And if you're taking your bind, you're going to look forward and step your left foot in and start lifting your bound leg up. Maybe extending it to the front of the room, yeah? So have a play. If you're staying in your twisted lunge, good. You're going to stay there. Everybody holding for 3. For 2, find your drishti. Keep the eyes in one place. Last breath. If you're standing, place the right foot down and come back into your twisted lunge. And then everyone place the hands down, frame your front foot. Standing splits, let's lift that left leg high to the sky. So you know your options. You can stay here or you can start taking your hops, handstands, take what you need from the practice. Good, we're doing this for 5, standing splits, lift that leg higher, fold a bit deeper for 4. Good, keep kicking if you're going at it, use the wall for 3. For 2, and for 1. If you're handstanding, make your way back to your mat, and then let's step your left foot down about halfway. So we're coming into twisted triangle. Obviously not everyone has bricks at home, so I would suggest a couple of hardback books are really great, or you can use your tall water bottle, just anything you can put the weight down on. And this is one hell of a pose without a brick. So let's place your bottle, your book, your brick outside your right foot. If you don't have any of those things, your left hand can go onto your shin, no problem. And then we're going to reach the right hand up to take our twist. A nice self-adjustment here, whilst I'm not here with you in class. You can take the right hand and just place it on the left ribs and then roll yourself up to the right side. Good, and we're going to hold here for 3. Feel that length through the base of the spine to the crown of your head for 2. Roll the right shoulder back. Last breath. And then place your right hand down to the earth. Remove your brick, remove your water bottle if you need to. And we're going to step back into our plank position. From plank, lower your forearms down to the ground. Forearm plank. So you have the option, you can stay here, no problem. Or you can start walking your feet in and come into your dolphin. If you want to have a few kicks with your pincher play, you're going to reach the right leg up and just start having a few hops. 5 kicks one side, otherwise we're holding 5 breaths. Good, look at this dude go. Holding here for 4. If you're in dolphin, press down through those forearms for 3. Lift the tailbone up for 2. And for 1, pinches. Let's make our way down. And then everybody, let's drop the knees. Take a child's pose. Hands to the side of your hips. And just relax out through the shoulders. Good. Take a full breath in. And a grounding breath out. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more inhale and exhale. And then when you're ready, make your way back into your downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, inhale, look forward, bend your knees, step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, raise the arms, Utkatasana, chair pose. Good, from here, taking our twist, hands to prayer. Take an inhale, and then exhale, right elbow outside the left knee. Use the exhale to twist you a bit deeper. So you know the options for variations, maybe opening out your arms, maybe taking your side crow or staying where you are. Yeah, side crow is hands down. You see my thigh is gonna hook onto my elbows, which creates like a shelf. Then I look forward and start lifting the feet off the ground, yeah? If you're staying in your twist, I really want you to focus on the upper back. Find that space. Good, holding here for 2 more, nice. For 1 more. And then if you're inside crow, make your way back. And then everyone, let's come to Utkatasana, lift the arms up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, hands down, step the right foot back, right knee down to the ground. Inhale, arms up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Exhale, hands to prayer. Twisting to the left, right elbow outside left knee. And then you know the options, you can maybe roll that left shoulder back a little bit deeper, open the arms, lift your back knee, or if you're taking that bind, you're wriggling the right arm under your left thigh, interlacing your fingers, and if you want an even bigger challenge, step your right foot in and start to lift your bound leg off the ground and extend it forward, yeah? So take what you need. Good, and we'll hold here for 3, for 2, nice, keep breathing, last breath. If you're standing, make your way down, well done, you can release the bind if you'd like to, nice, and then let's place the hands down, frame that front foot, standing split, lift your right leg high to the sky, you know your options, staying here, taking your bind, folding a bit deeper or handstand kicks. Take what you need from the practice, yeah? Don't hurt yourself. Sometimes doing less is doing more, but when you have that energy, give it your best shot. Use the wall if you need. Good, holding for 2 more. Last breath, really nice. And then when you're ready, if you're handstanding, bring yourself back into your L-shaped standing split. And let's step the right foot halfway down the mat. Preparing for your twisted triangle. So as I said, if you don't have a brick or you don't have your water bottle, books, you can always just place that right hand onto your shin. Take an inhale, find length in the spine, and exhale, roll that left shoulder back, reach the left hand up to the sky if that serves you. Good, and we're going to hold here for 3. Find a little bit more length, press down through your feet for 2. Roll the left shoulder back and open, last breath. And then as you inhale, come into the center, release both hands down, frame the front foot, let's step the right foot back, the left foot back, cycle through our vinyasa, bend the elbows. Inhale into your upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. From here, you're going to lower the forearms down to the ground for 1 more play with dolphin pincher kicks. Or he's had enough of me. I bet you guys have as well. You're like, God, she's not in the studio, but she's still kicking our asses. All right, forearms down to the ground. Tuck the toes, lift your hips, and then start walking the feet towards your elbows. Good, you can stay here or lift your heels high. If you want to practice lifting the left leg, go for it. Have your hops. And we're holding here for 5. Nice, for 4, lift up a bit higher, push up between the shoulders for 3, 2, and 1. Good, if you're in your pincher or at your wall, make your way back to your mat. Let's drop the knees. Oh, take a child's pose, full breath in. And a huge breath out. One more inhale and exhale. And then when you're ready, making your way back into your downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, inhale, right leg lifting up high. Exhale, bend the knee and open your hip. Wild thing, step the ball of your right foot down outside your left thigh. Reach your right arm up, around and over. So if you have a deeper back bend in your practice and you want to take it to your full wheel, feel free to take it to your full wheel. Nice. You want to walk the feet in a bit closer before you do that. Otherwise, staying here in your wild thing, pressing up through the chest, pressing out of the left shoulder. And we're going to hold here for 3, for 2. Think of this as a back bend. Find that breath. Last 1. And then if you're in your wheel, flip yourself around. We're going to come back into our 3-legged dog. Right leg lifting high. And as you exhale, coming into pigeon. Right knee behind the right wrist. Let's wriggle that left leg all the way back. And if you need to, you can slide a blanket underneath that right hip or your books. Inhale, finding space, lifting the chest. And exhale, folding forward. Forearms can go down, forehead can go down. And if you're playing with any variations like mermaid or king pigeon, you can start taking those variations now. I can demo on this side. You just lift your back leg off the ground, snuggle the foot into your elbow, and you can stay here. We'll start reaching the right hand up and around and grabbing a hold of your fingers. Nice. And a block is really good support for that to help keep the hips square. If you're in your sleeping pigeon, focus on relaxing through your shoulders, noticing where the breath is landing in your body and any areas of the body that you can soften. 4 more long breaths here. And if you're in your variation, feel free to come out at any time. 2 more breaths. And then as you inhale, come up onto the palms of the hands. Sit the right hip down and swing your left foot out and around outside the right thigh, coming into a twist. We'll take the left hand behind us. Inhale, reach your right arm up, take your time. And then exhale, elbow outside knee. Inhale, growing taller. And exhale, twisting a bit deeper, roll that left shoulder back. And if you take a bind here, you can take your bind. You can also extend that left leg out to the front of the room. Good, and we'll hold here for 3. Inhale, grow taller. Exhale, twist deeper for 2. And for 1. When you're ready, inhaling into center. And exhale, fingertips down to the right. And just draw that right shoulder back, open through the chest, counter twist. And then inhale into center, uncross your legs. Keep your legs crossed rather. Hands down to the ground, step or jump back, cycle through your vinyasa. Inhaling up and exhaling back to downward facing dog. Take your time, no hurry. And we'll meet together in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, open your hip, taking it to your wild thing. Step the ball of your left foot down. Lift your chest, lift your right arm up and over. Good, and then if the deeper back bend is in your practice, nice David, let's place your hand down, lift up. And you want to press your chest to the front of the room. So you're really getting an opening through the front body instead of just dumping into your lower back. Wild things, I want to see you really press out of the right shoulder and lift up those hips. Good, let's take 1 more breath. If you're in your full wheel, spin your hand round. Good, and then come back into your 3-legged dog. Left leg reaching up high. exhale into your pigeon, left knee behind the left wrist. Just wriggle that right foot all the way back, find space. Use your bricks if you need to. Inhale, lifting the chest, and exhale to fold forward. Maybe the forearms come down on the forehead. If you played with your variations, feel free to have a go at those. Catching the right foot, taking crown. Holding here for 5 deep breaths. So remember, you can release your variation at any time. Notice the quality and pace of your breath. Going back to that theme of grounding, of focus. We'll take one more full breath here. Inhale and exhale. And then as you inhale, come up onto the palms of your hands. Take your time. Sit the left hip down and swing the right foot round outside the left thigh. Placing the right hand behind you at your lower back. Inhale to reach your left arm up and exhale to twist elbow outside knee. Inhale, grow taller, and exhale, roll that right shoulder back, twist deeper. So you can either stay here or take your bind, extend your right foot forward. Figure out what feels good for your body. The integrity here is in the twist, going to the place where you can breathe the fullest breath. Let's take one more. Inhale, grow taller, and exhale, twisting deeper. And then inhale, come into the center. Place the fingertips down to the left and just roll that left shoulder back. Keep your chest lifted. And then inhaling into center. This time, uncross your legs. Taking our navasana. Toes up at eye level. You can hug the backs of the thighs or take your hands out. Take your V shape if that feels good. Good, and we'll hold here for 5. Lift the chest, straight spine, 4. Draw your belly down, 3. Toes high, for 2. Maybe crack a smile. And for 1, low boat. Let's lower, extend your legs, holding 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, release down. Oh, let's take a full body stretch. Take your arms up and over. Fingers away from toes. And then release. Taking your inversion practice. So I'll take you through a shoulder stand. If you're practicing your headstand, you can use the wall at home if that feels good. I won't punish you for that because we're not in class and I can't help you. You can take your forearms down to the ground, interlace the hands, head inside your hands, tuck your toes, lift your hips and walk your feet towards your elbows. One knee to chest and the other knee to chest. You can stay here or you start extending the legs, yeah? So don't kick or jump, stay safe. If you're following me, we're going to take a shoulder stand. So come to the front of your mat, take your legs up towards the ceiling, and then we're going to swing the legs over our head, coming into halasana. Interlace the hands onto the mat, holding here just for a breath. And then place the hands either side of your spine. Your fingers point up. It's like a railway track for your spine. And then we're going to lift the legs up towards the ceiling into Sarangasana. Makes my voice go all funny. Let's walk the elbows a little bit closer. Lift the legs higher. Holding here for 5. For 4, legs strong. For 3. For 2. And for 1, headstanders, you can take variations or take your Shishasana B, come into your child's pose. Shoulder standers coming down into your halasana. If your feet touch the ground, you can release the spine. Otherwise, keep supporting your back. If you've released your spine, interlace your hands down. Brilliant. Headstanders, make sure you take your child's pose. And then when you're ready, hands flat onto the mat, knees outside your ears, For your Karnapidasana, ear pressure pose, holding here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Then you're going to re-extend your legs if you're in Karnapidasana. Keep your thighs close to your body and start rolling yourself down, vertebrae by vertebrae. When the lower back hits the ground, you can bend the knees or use the belly muscles and keep the legs straight, lower yourself down. Great, so we're going to take fish pose all together before we close the practice. Hands underneath or next to your hips, legs straight, lift up onto the crown of your head, lift your chest. And you can stay here, or if you want to, you can lift the legs up, you can lift the arms up at 45. 3 cleansing breaths, breathe in, breathe out. Clear the throat, inhale, exhale. 1 more, inhale, and exhale. Amazing. Let's lower everything down to the ground. For our final relaxation of Shavasana, start to let go of your practice. Let go of anything that you feel like you could do or you couldn't do, it doesn't matter. Anything that you felt like went well or didn't go so well, just finding huge amounts of gratitude for being able to follow and keep up our practice during this time, and thanking yourself for carving out this time to show up on your mat. Let's let go of the little things. Bowing to your inner teacher. Every asana, every bead of sweat, every breath as a gift for you to receive here and now. Shavasana, deep rest. Start to take a few deeper breaths. If you want to stay a little bit longer in your Shavasana, feel free to take your time. Start to listen to the sounds in the distance, the sounds slightly closer in the room, and then start to listen to what you can hear inside of you. Sometimes it's not audible, it's a sensation of feeling that comes through our intuition. Bring small movement back into the body, wiggling your fingers and your toes. rolling through your wrists and your ankles. Feel all the clicks, the cracks, every sensation. Draw your knees to your chest. Give yourself a hug. And then take your right arm up overhead. Drop onto your right hand side. Use your arm as a pillow. Focus on the ajna, the space in between your eyebrows. Giving that space your attention. Awakening the pineal gland, the inner body, the intuition. Symbolizing savasana as the death of our practice and this fetal position of rebirth, a new beginning every single day. On your next breath, keeping your eyes closed, press yourself up to a cross-legged seat facing the front of your mat. Hands in Anjali Mudra, prayer at the center of your chest. Acknowledging any space that you might have created physically and mentally. Noticing how you felt from before you got onto your mat until now, this moment. Let's take the prayer to the third eye, the forehead, for clarity of our minds. Prayer to the mouth for truth in our speech. And prayer to the heart for openness of heart. Om Bolo Shri Sadguru Bhagavan Ki Jai. You are the only one true teacher. Everything you need is already within you. Jai. Namaste. Thank you so much.